Okay. So we have Julianne from group. So Julianne, how did you find Food Freedom, and what made you say I want to reach out and learn more?
Yeah, so I found Find Food Freedom on TikTok. I saw one of Sammy's TikToks, which is so funny. You don't think about finding things on TikTok nowadays. Yeah, I found Sammy's TikTok, and her message just really resonated with me. And I think what made me want to reach out is just this, overwhelming desire to really actually make a difference. And I think make a difference within having the support of like-minded people. I think that's something I was missing before. That this was seemed like a really unique opportunity to connect with people who really felt the way that I did. And, also folks who had, Sammy's message had resonated with. So that's what really drew me in to reach out.
Absolutely. How has your relationship with food changed throughout this process?
I think my relationship with food has changed over the course of the process because I think in the beginning, before I started my journey, I really demonized food. I think I had a lot of food rules in my head. And what exploring all of that with the group has helped me to do is really just break down or break out of those chains, and start to really see food as way more neutral, and just understand that, everybody's on their own journey with it, and that, it is something that we have been conditioned to believe, and that's not easy to undo. So I would say my relationship with food is definitely in a way more neutral place. I thought it was neutral when I started my journey, and I don't actually think that was the case.
Yeah. So what was your biggest takeaway or aha moment from our time in group together?
Great question. I think my biggest takeaway was that, I think really it's just to trust in yourself and realize that there are going to be bad days. Everybody has them. But I think just accepting that, what we all feel towards food and maybe towards our bodies, has really been conditioned in us, and we can be we are empowered to reject those thoughts and to unlearn that. And I think, one of the biggest things that I learned, and one of my biggest takeaways, because it was a big fear of mine coming in, was that weight is only actually a small percentage of your overall health. And that, for me, it was pretty groundbreaking to see that what you do on an individual behavior basis, like your individual behaviors can impact your health more than something like weight. So to me, that was pretty eye-opening.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yes. So would you recommend Find Food Freedom to a friend, and why?
Yes, I absolutely would. I would recommend it because I think there's a lot of power and a lot of strength in talking to folks who have really had almost the exact same experience as you, and working through solutions together. I mean, just speaking from my personal experience within group, it's really powerful to feel like you have the support of all of these, folks around you, when it's one thing to talk to a therapist or to talk to a nutritionist, but it's a totally different thing to talk to people who have been or are in the exact same boat as you, and you're really problem solving together. You're finding the way through, and seeing that light at the end of the tunnel together. And I think also that just the resources that the program has, is invaluable. So I think those two combined is really why I would recommend it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very well said. I love that. Okay, well, thank you so much.